Hello, Phal pals. Welcome to Orchids for Dummies. And in this video is going to be the last repottings that I'm going to do of the year. Only reason I'm doing a repotting video is because some of you are addicted to watching other people repot orchids. So with that being said, Phal pals, sit back, relax. This is going to be a laid back repotting video, darling. So grab a snack and come on back. So yes, God, honey. Yes, God, honey. Me and my husband had a dispute, honey. We had a heated fellowship, honey. A heated fellowship. And honey, he owed me an orchid, honey. So we found me some minis for $7.99, and that is just amazing. That is something that never happens. And this is such a beautiful Phalaenopsis. I've never seen a true Phalaenopsis, a Mini Phalaenopsis with this white trimming. This isn't one of those just add ice orchids, okay? You see what it say? Color orchids, Phalaenopsis, and they actually had some great information on it. Plants can be fun to care for with the right instruction and attitude. Our goal is to develop our customers' green thumbs by creating a passion for plant care. We aim to provide you with high quality plants and the education to keep them healthy. Place your orchid in low light to medium sunlight. Temperatures is going to be 65 degrees to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Warm water. Use warm water once a week, Phal pals. That's going to be a little secret using that warm water. My mom didn't know, so spread the word. Okay? So, all right, Phal pals, stay tuned, honey. Now, one of the things that you want to remember is when you're dealing with the Phalaenopsis, especially the roots, make sure that you wash your hands. Don't have any lotion or any types of perfumes on your hands, okay? You might want to do this with a glove. I am going to do it with my hand. And guys, you see how this is so compacted? This is not how you would want to pack your orchid when you repot it, okay? When it comes to moss. I want to say that these are some beautiful thick roots. Look, Phal pals. These are some big thick roots for a mini, honey. Yes, God. So, be very, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. This stuff is really compacted. Okay, here we go. See, I didn't want to edit it out because, like I said, this is for my Phal pals that loves a repotting video, okay? So, I am going to take forever because this is going to be one of those videos that you can go to sleep to, okay? I'm not going to have loud music. I'm not going to be screaming and hollering, okay, Phal pals? But my Phal pal Wheezy, a few weeks back, she and I was talking about the plug up under a plant. My God, this mouse is really... It is in here for filth, honey. Yes. Oh. Try not to hurt any of the roots. Try not to pull the stem apart. Remember that, Phal pals. I'm trying to hurry for you guys, but I want to make sure that I don't really hurt this orchid. So this is going to take a little time, okay, Phal pals? So just stay tuned, okay? And I will show you the end result. And if there is a plug up under it, which I don't think it is, not the plug that I'm talking about at least, I would show you guys if it was to be one, okay? Stay tuned. Okay, Phal pals, we are back. So as you can see, all of this moss came out of there, out of this small, which this really isn't a small container. This has to be about a 4-inch pot, but it's really deep. But all of this moss came up out of there. It didn't have a plug. However, it did have this toothpick, or this pick, if you will, upside down inside of it. A root was lost in the making of this video. I just wanted you guys to note to yourself that after you pull all of the moss off of the roots, when you rinse it off in your sink, make sure that you have something to catch all of this moss, because this will stop your sink up like no other. That's something else Miss Orchid Girl is not telling you, honey. So this is the first orchid that I have had, and the roots really look spectacular. I really don't need to do any snip and tuck. It was a root that kind of dried out at the tip right here, but I'm gonna just leave it be for right now. Okay, so now I have thoroughly wet the roots. I am now going to remove it from the pot. I'm going to grab it by the axis, which is going to be the middle part, all the way at the bottom. Squeezing the cup gently. Hopefully you can see, and just let it wiggles. It wiggles right up. Look, ta-da! Okay, such nice roots. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, Phal pals. Let's get her out of this stinky old moss. This is some big, thick roots, honey, for a mini. But you have to remember, my other mini over there, that's how her roots looked just a few days ago. And now, honey, with all of this low humidity, her roots is really just dried up. And I was doing water culture, honey, semi-water culture. So, Phal pals, you have to just really stay attentive to these Phalaenopsis orchids, because they all have different desires and different outcomes. This is cool. This is like some coconut husk and moss, but mostly like coconut husk. It's really cool. So I'm gonna have to try that out, because these are some nice thick roots. Trying my best not to hurt any of the roots. And this is for my Phal pals that just loves a repotting video. This is going to be my new year, new beginning, honey. This is what this video is all about, honey. New years and new beginnings, honey. So if you don't like change, honey, I'm sorry. If you don't like change, honey, I'm sorry. But that's what they say. One of the only things that's guaranteed in life is change, honey. So stay tuned, baby. Stay tuned. We are going to start a revolution, honey. Oh, all these beautiful brand new roots. It's a good time to, that lets me know it's a real good time to go ahead and repot her, so these new roots can get accustomed to the new media. Okay, Phal pals? So now that I have pretty much got most of the media off of the roots, the rest I am going to wash inside of a bowl, because all of this right here will stop your sink up, Phal pals. It will stop it up. So, all right, Phal pals, stay tuned, baby, stay tuned. Okay, Phal pals, so now that I've let it soak in this water, I'm going to shake off the excess media, and I'm going to let it sit in the sink with the water in it, the regular water, and it's going to let the roots expand just a little bit more. Any left media on the roots is going to come off, and it gives me time to move on to my next orchid. Stay tuned. Well, pals, so this is the end product. I put a little moss around the top. Now, when I come to water this is going to be the complex thing, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. As you can see, the moisture inside of the vase, that's the humidity that I'm looking for. I have the rocks at the bottom, a little moss at the top, and the roots have already been thoroughly moistened, and they have also been let out to feed in fertilizer water. But that is all, Phal pals. I'm going to clean this mess up and get to my other life, honey. But all right, Phal pals, stay tuned, honey. Until next time.